Hello.
Hi, is this Michael Trimble?
Yes.
Hi, this is Lisa. I'm an intake advocate at Disability Rights Oregon.
Okay, perfect. Yes, I was expecting your call.
Yeah, so this is still a convenient time to talk.
Oh, this is perfect. Yes.
Okay. I have you on speaker. Let me put you on my headset real quick here.
Okay, no worries.
Alrighty, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, great. So first off, we don't typically assist with evictions. I want to get a little more information about your timeline, but because you also have sort of a reasonable accommodation issue, we thought we should go ahead and see if there's anything we can assist with and get more information. So, first off, when did you get this notice?
I got the notice on the 1st of August.
And what does it say?
It says that I have until August 16th to remove the window air conditioner unit, or it's going to kick in the termination date 31 days later, which will be September 30 of this year.
Okay, so they're giving you a right to cure, as they call it.
Yes.
Yeah, they're giving you the right to fix the situation. But in your opinion, or not even opinion, but you need the air conditioning for your health.
That is correct, yes.
Okay, so have you submitted a request in writing for reasonable accommodation?
I submitted a letter of intent per my lawyer, and I'm going to my doctor's on Monday to get a PCP medical waiver, and my caregiver, who also needs it for his health, he's getting his doctor to issue the same thing.
Okay. And so, are you currently working with a lawyer then?
No, this was my lawyer that helped me when I sued Kroger when they fired me wrongfully.
Okay.
But right now I don't have any lawyer, no.
Okay.
He just basically gave me this information as a courtesy. But
sure.
I did call Frank Wall, who is an evictions attorney, and he referred me to Disability Oregon Rights and said if you guys can't help me, then at that point he would jump in.
Okay, and I'll see what we can do. But if there's somebody that can do it, we usually refer you out. Okay, so first off, how long have you lived in this? It's an apartment?
Yes, since December 13th of 2017.
Okay.
Oh no, 2016.
So like a year and a half.
Yes.
And what's the name of the complex?
It's called Rosenbaum Plaza, and it's run by Home Forward, but managed by Quantum Management.
Okay. Alright. And good for you for suing Kroger.
Oh yes, I got a settlement from them.
Good for you.
But unfortunately, the lawsuit isn't going to change how they continue their very bad practices.
Exactly.
And actually, I was on K2 News, if you want to check it out. I put the video on YouTube. It's called Fired Over Biking, and then just type in my name, Michael Trimble.
Okay. I'll check that out.
Yes.
And so it's managed by Quantum.
Yes, Quantum Residential.
And so you and your caregiver are both getting documentation from your doctors.
That is correct, yes. But the apartment manager has told me that more than likely Home Forward will deny the disability accommodation because they do not want window units in any of their buildings.
And that seems to be a new trend all over the place.
Well, it's a trend I aim to stop because it's a very punitive measure, because it's ironic that Home Forward provides housing to people who are low income, but their measures are punitive because portable units cost way more money than window units. Fortunately, I'm able to live in a building that the utilities are included, but there are other buildings they manage where utilities are not included, and portable units use up way more energy than window units, and portable units cannot keep up with the temperatures when they exceed 90 degrees.
Yep. Okay. And so, I had one of these a couple weeks ago, and the woman lived on the ground floor. And, I can see where they make the argument, well, it could fall out of the window. She's on the ground floor.
Well, that's not even their argument. Their argument is that the condensation from the air conditioners gets into the walls of the buildings and corrodes.
Because they're anomaly constructed? What?
Basically, yes. I mean, safety is not
Yeah,
even the
okay.
reasoning they use. And Frank Wall, the eviction attorney, thought that was a very weak reason for why they're prohibiting
Okay.
window units.
Okay. Alrighty. And I don't have a lot of additional questions. I want to run it by our legal team. Of course, it's Friday afternoon. I don't really have anybody here today.
Okay.
But you are essentially doing everything we would tell you to do.
Okay.
And so let me get back to you as soon as I can. It would be Tuesday at the latest.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I have till
Sure.
September 30th,
Yeah.
and then I will let you guys know what Home Forward decides. But the department manager is pretty concrete on it. And I asked her, has anybody else ever actually appealed their decision? And she says, no, I'm the first, because Home Forward, basically what they say is a law of the land. But what Home Forward doesn't realize is just because it is doesn't make it so. And I'm not afraid to take on a major institution. I took on Kroger.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. So...
And I'm pretty sure that if this does end up going to an eviction trial judge, that the judge will rule in my favor, because where my apartment is located, it is on the second floor, but it's right next to a parking lot, so the window unit is not hanging off of a windowsill like the other apartments are in the building. It's actually being supported by a pavement right outside my window.
Okay. And again, we don't typically have the resources to do evictions, but I want to see what the legal team thinks about the accommodation aspect and the bigger picture. This is an issue that we're seeing. I mean, probably, I think at least once every other week I'm getting this call.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Pardon me.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Yeah, pardon me. And, figure that the people who are calling are people with respiratory illnesses, high blood pressure, diabetes, I mean, you name it, and they're just kind of in a frenzy.
Well, I already do have high blood pressure because I don't have any arms because of the Chernobyl incident in Russia. And the other thing is, because I don't have any arms, I have less body mass to dissipate heat.
Okay.
And the thing is, I did comply with their no window rule all last year, but this year it's just been so hot, I just couldn't take it anymore. And my caregiver, he has a pinched nerve, so half of his body sweats and the other half does not.
Yeah.
And so he sweats profusely doing basic things, and the new unit has definitely helped him. And I was told by the apartment manager, well, I can just get a new caregiver. And I'm like, no, I've been with him for a year.
That's not the way it works.
I know, that's what I tried to tell her. And she said, that Home Forward will definitely not take him into consideration because he doesn't work here. But the thing is, he could sue me because under the Americans with Disabilities right, I have to accommodate his disability because I am technically the employer.
Yeah.
And that's why I got the window unit.
So, did you go to law school or what?
Well, I learned a lot about the ADA suing Kroger. I also have a bachelor's in political science.
Okay, good enough.
Yes. Is Oregon Disability Rights hiring by any chance? Because I am looking for a job.
Not currently, but we may be soon, so you should always check our website.
Okay.
If you look at our website, there is an area that says jobs or employment.
Okay, because I would love to work for an organization like Disability Oregon Rights, because I did work on the Measure 97 campaign, and I have done volunteer work with, I think they're called Care Oregon, or is it Oregon Care, but where we actually went to Salem, and I was able to make a convincing argument that cutting off the social benefits would actually force a lot of us to go into nursing homes, which would actually cost the state way more money than by keeping the funding as it was and allowing caregivers. And I told my apartment manager, without my caregiver, I cannot live on my own. He's the one that allows me to be independent, and all we're asking for is an accommodation, and they're acting like it's the end of the world.
Yeah. So one other thing, if there aren't any openings that you would be interested in, or just nothing's coming up, at some point we hire for our board of directors.
Okay.
It's not a paid position, but we're always looking for people who are interested in advocacy, particularly people with disabilities. We want to have an inclusive. We're mandated to have have members of the various disability communities on our board. So that's an option you should pursue too.
Yes, I'm as vocal.
I know people would prefer paid employment, but still, I would encourage you to look into that.
No, absolutely. And even if it's not paid, the fact is that we're advocating and we're pushing agenda forward. Yes, because I've had a lot of disagreements with Care Oregon because they would like to play it safe, and I'm like, we don't have the room to play it safe. We need to fight, because if we don't fight, no one's going to fight for us.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Okay. Well, I'll see what I can find out for you.
Okay.
Continue to pursue things at your end, and we will talk to you next week.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Alrighty. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.